Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. It's the start of a new week of vlogs. It is July 1st. It's the start of a new month. And appropriately, we're starting this new month at the beach because it's beach weekend with my mom. So we have just applied all the sunscreen. We're gonna head down to the beach, see what's happening down there. I'll have my phone. I'm gonna leave this camera upstairs, but I have my phone and I have the GoPro. Hopefully we see some manatees, something fun, or just have some beautiful water. I'll take that too. And a gorgeous beach day. So let's get down to the water and see what's happening. We got our spot all set up and we're noticing new turtle tracks. So that orange one up there was new from last night. But then there's also some extra paths. We don't know if this is from a few days before, but you can see this one very clearly. And then over here, you can see a turtle track. And now I can't tell. She may have started digging here. Oh, that's what it is. Look, you can kind of see she came here. It looks like she started digging, didn't like it. And so she came up here and eventually ended there. So that's brand new last night. That's where we're staying. 2 brand new turtle nests just last night. So it's a beautiful day. I'm sure the beach is gonna get busy today because it is 4th of July weekend, Saturday. But we have our spot and the water is gorgeous. Bait fish going through there. I don't know if you guys can see it in the footage, but they're shimmering. Just perfect. Lots of shells this morning to comb through. I'll have to see if I can find a keyhole. Pretty leopard print shell right there. Otherwise, a whole lot of cat's paws and not much else. Mom's already out there enjoying it. Say hello. Well, I made it a pretty far distance down the beach, but I finally found my keyhole and I found 2 in one spot. But our umbrella's way down there. It took me all the way to here to finally find one, and I found 2 right next to each other. So we're a little further down the beach and we see these turtle tracks and they just go all the way up, and the turtle people are there actually marking it. She went all the way under the house. That turtle was determined. She went all the way and there's sand underneath the house. Looks like that house is under repairs from the hurricane, and she made her nest right under there. She's like, they're gonna be shaded. They're gonna be comfortable. No, there's another turtle that did it too. Yep. Yep. Those are some good mamas. They weren't gonna let any waves take away their children.
My babies are gonna be athletic. They're gonna have to make it.
Yeah, that's a long trek for the babies. It's a long gauntlet for them to survive without being picked off. Oh, they're gonna be very tired.
About the seawater.
Yeah. No. They're gonna have a marathon to get to the water, but. Well, it's been an absolutely beautiful morning. It is now officially afternoon. It's like 1:30 and we are heading inside, but it's been so nice. Couldn't ask for more aside from maybe a manatee or a dolphin to show up, which we got neither of, but you know, can't complain too much. Well, it was a lovely 5 hours on the beach. Don't worry, I'm just still hot from being outside. This isn't sunburn. My arms and stuff, it's always a gamble. I don't know if I'm gonna be sunburnt until I come back inside, even though I reapply sunscreen a million times. I am a pale person, so I get burnt. But my face, I'm not worried about. I spray that constantly and I have my hat on, but my face just gets red when I'm hot, so. But we're back inside. Obviously I've showered. My mom's taking her shower. And then at Publix yesterday, we went ahead and got a rotisserie chicken and some little rice cups and some peas. We've got the rotisserie cut up here. We've got some frozen peas and some little yellow rice cups that we're gonna have for our dinner. And I threw together, from what was available in the kitchen, some buffalo sauce and like a little aioli, a key lime spicy aioli. So that's what we had. We had mayo, key lime juice, garlic powder, and some hot sauce. So I made that aioli with that, and then just butter and hot sauce for the buffalo sauce. So we've got that for our chicken. Here's our shells we found today. So I found my keyhole. If you watch my vlogs, you know this is our family shell, and this is what we collect every summer. It's a game with my family, and it's a really pretty one. So I found that. This one is such a beautiful orange in the sunlight. It's a little dark in here. And then these are pretty rare to find, these flattened shells. So I found this one, and then a little later on my mom found this one. So that's our shell haul today. There's tons of shells out there, but just not very many rare shells. A lot of the common, like the cat's paws, the turkey wings, the leopard print shells, the baby's cradles. If you grew up in Florida, these are all words you know. Not from here, you're probably like, she is speaking in a foreign language right now. But it was a lovely, lovely time. We're gonna just relax in the AC during this hottest part of the day, and we'll go back out for sunset once the sun is lower. So I love beach days. I would do this every single day of the summer if I had the capability. I just absolutely love the beach. Well, we made the executive decision that ice cream was necessary, so we've come out.
It's for supper.
Yes.
It's what's for supper.
Yes, we had our nice healthy chicken and rice and peas for lunch, and now we're having ice cream. Alright, here's what we got. I got black cherry and salted caramel with pralines. Mom got almond joy and the farro, which is chocolate ice cream with peanut butter and crunched up peanuts. We did a little stop in this downtown area of Inglewood that they've been doing all sorts of improvements on and making it so there's little shops that you can come explore. So they're all closed right now because it's Saturday evening. But they added all this parking, there's cafes and restaurants and all sorts of stuff. And then right down the road from here is Danny Duncan's. If you watch a lot of YouTube, you've probably seen him. He's a huge YouTuber. He's got a place just down the road. My mom was like, let's go.
I thought you wanted to go.
I'm like, driving by, it's fine. She's like, you want to go see the merch? I'm like,
I thought you wanted some merchandise.
I'm like, I'm not a fan.
Make the guy richer.
I'm not a fan. I just know who he is. She's like, don't you want to go look at the merch?
It's like going past a movie star's house and not stopping.
So he has a merch. He has like a couple of the different cars that he uses on his videos and his little booth. And then there's a merch stand, which clearly so someone's working there.
You're just not going to give him any PR, are you?
Who knows? I don't want to end up on one of his videos. What if he's there?
He may come find us.
I know. If you watch the videos, it's very like jackass kind of thing.
Ridiculous.
So, yeah, I don't want to end up getting trolled walking out just to see the spectacle. But he had like an ambulance that's for pizza emergencies and souped up car, and that stuff is just, as I throw my phone at myself. It's just back this way. Yeah, that was a fun little.
We checked it out.
Yeah, we wanted to come see this area because they've all been fixing it up, making it nice, and so maybe next year we can come do a stroll down here. It looks really nice. It's gonna be
a lot cooler than it is right now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how open. Like what? These shops all close at 5. I don't know how this works. It's only 6:15 now and nothing's open. Yeah, it's Saturday night, but there's nothing to do here because they're all shut down. Maybe one day in the spring we can meet up during the day and not do summer. We can come during the spring, have a nice spring day, go see the water, come here, perhaps.
Yes, when it's cooler.
Yes. Look at this that they added. Look how pretty. with the drawbridge. There's a gator, doggos on the beach. Very, very cool. I love it. We're going across the street to the other part of Sunburst here. Go look at the bay. This is where the pool is, but it is going through a refurbishment right now, so it has not been open. We have not been able to use the pool. Oh yeah, they lost pretty much all their cover over here, huh? The dock over here, we used to come fishing all the time, and plenty of shade and cover and mangroves, and it looks like they got really damaged in the hurricane. See the middle of it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely needs some work there. Yep, definitely needs some work. We used to see all the little fiddler crabs over here. Not the right tide time, even if they did exist. There is a little bunny. Hi, Mr. Bunny. With your tiny little ears. You don't even have big ears. You're just a cute little guy.
I'm a beach bunny.
You're adorable. You enjoy your little dinner. Cutie pie. Okay, we see one fiddler crab.
I don't know how you're going to get a film of him.
I'm gonna try. He's raising his claw up and down. My claw. I am impressed. Oh, there's another one. There's two. We are impressive. We have giant claws. We are tiny crabs with giant claws. We are impressive. Yeah, there's multiples in there. They were just hiding from us. So here's the mangroves they have left. They're pretty mangled. I'm sure these were full prior to Ian last fall. But this is the same dock I used to come. There's pictures of me here. I can insert some pictures of us fishing on this dock. I know I have some saved, but we used to come over here. This is very low tide. There's hardly any water here right now. But on higher tide, we would catch little pinfish right in here. Spend a lot of time catching pinfish and then catfish out there. Oh yeah, look at how much the mangroves are mangled over there. I know you guys can't tell because it's not, you're not from Florida, but all of those, they should be just bright green like these. They should look like these. And instead, you can just tell they're missing all their leaves. Oh, right as I put my camera away, we had a big mullet jump right there. Yeah. It's pretty, but it is still over here, and the gnats are biting.
There's a little breeze here, so
yeah.
How about those Australian pines down there?
Oh yeah, those Australian pines definitely got, they're ripped up to shreds. They've just got little tiny buds on them. Yeah, we're getting bitten. We're gonna head over to the beach. It's pretty here, but there's no breeze, and the sand gnats are getting us. Look at that reflection though, so pretty. He's like, hello, I want to be part of the vlog. Oh, there's two of them. Hello. They appear. They've got all these little holes. The one back there, there's some by the tree that are raising their claws. And we're down for our second and final sunset. But it is much lower tide tonight than it was last night. Look at that beautiful cloud. Just went straight up. We got a little ways to go. But the beach is busy tonight. Now you can tell it's definitely Saturday night, 4th of July weekend. There's a lot of people down there. This is, I know some places this is like quiet, but for Englewood Beach this is very busy. Especially because the public beach is down there. This is all still private beach. So for the private beach to be that busy, it is definitely a holiday weekend. Look at how many people are in the water at the public beach. I don't know if you guys can see that. Tons of little bobbin heads down there. So the sunset is gorgeous, but I think this is gonna be the after show here. I think it's gonna turn out beautiful. And the moon's like trying to poke through there. So pretty. It's full on melting tonight. Got the whole sunset melting away. No Will Turner.
Not kind of a flash. I think
No.
they could have turned that color.
Yeah, no Will Turner tonight. And now we watch this. Oh, look at the reflections on the sand already. So pretty. When we haven't been on the beach today, we've been watching the Pirates of the Caribbean marathon. So they're on movie 4 now. We started with movie 2, just kind of watching it in the background. So yeah, just a full Pirates of the Caribbean night. So good morning everyone, it is Sunday. It is our last morning at the beach. We're getting all ready to head down to have one more little bit of Englewood Beach for the summer. A short visit this year, but any time of beach time is better than no beach time. So let's go have Sunday on the beach. Well, it's another pretty morning. It's not quite as pretty as yesterday. It's a little more breezy. But we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna be out here a shorter time today because we need to get on and do other activities, but we're gonna enjoy it while we can. And at least, yeah, at least yesterday was better because we had a much longer time out here. And it's still nice. It's just, you know, breezier. So you get the breeze, which is a perk, but the water's not quite as pretty. We're back inside. Much busier on the beach today. It's July 4th weekend, lots of people out there, and there's a very big group next to us who were totally fine, like not bothersome at all, but they were right on top of us. We came out and there was one tent, and so we thought we had enough space, but then as the morning went on, they came up and put another tent and another tent. So they're basically right on top of us. Lovely, not as nice as yesterday. The water, everything was nicer yesterday. Didn't get to see any manatees or dolphins, which makes me sad because I love to see manatees here when I visit, but a lovely time. Yesterday we were out there from about 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Today we went out around 9 and it's 12:30 and we're coming back. We're gonna shower and get ready to head back, do a stop in Port Charlotte at Joann's Fabrics for my cosplay for August, and then I'll take my mom back home to Arcadia. So we're gonna shower, have a little lunch, pack up, head back to Arcadia. So hello, it is now Sunday evening and I am heading back to Riverview, meet up with the husband and the pups. So I will see you guys back at the house. This little puppy right now. Hi, is Mama home? Are you so happy Mama's home? Are you gonna nibble me and crash into brother? Yeah, happy boy. He was roasty toasty before I got home, so he's been panting. And Colby was so excited too. I got so many wiggle butts, didn't I? You gave me so many wiggle butts. You're like, look Mom, look at this wiggly little bottom. But now, we're trying to leave for dinner to get some food. And look at this dog. You need to chill. You've worked yourself up so much from so much excitement of Mom being home. Look at this face. Yeah, you just gotta relax. Relax for a bit, okay? You listen to the jazz music. Oh my gosh. Roasty toasty little boy. When you relax, have a little nap. And I'll come snuggle with you when I get home, okay? Not used to puppy whispering you, I'm used to puppy whispering your brother. Well, we had dinner and Mike decided he wanted Jeremiah's Italian ice, so we had a quick detour. Now we're heading home. Okay, hello everyone. So I am back from the beach. We went to dinner, as you just saw. Ooh, my hair is crazy. It's got saltwater breeze in it. I know you couldn't tell what I just said. 1 second. Saltwater breeze in it because it was air drying while we were loading up the car to leave. So it got that little bit of like beach texture to it. Anyway, I am back home from the beach trip. We went and got food at a new Mexican restaurant that we hadn't been to before. It was okay. The fajitas were good. Everything else, okay.
the salsa tasted like marinara sauce, which Mike took the first chip and he was like, oh, that's weird. And I was like, elaborate? And he's like, no, 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 you try it. So I tried it. I'm like, I need a breadstick right now. But the fajitas were good. He wanted Jeremiah's, so we stopped at Jeremiah's, got some Italian ice. I got the Scoop Froggy Frog, because it's my favorite. He got black cherry and gelati, which is the vanilla soft serve. Very nice. So he is enjoying his right now. I ate mine in the car on the way home. And he is ready. He is chomping at the bit for our new project, which is going to be redoing my closet. So if you don't know, I have this week off of work. My office shuts down for the week of July 4th, gives everyone a summer break essentially, which I absolutely love about my company. It's like one of the really cool things is we get the entire company shuts down for the week of July 4th and we get the entire week off paid. It's wonderful. So I have this week off and we've had this on a to-do list for a while. We've seen Mike's closet. We did an IKEA closet in his closet. Now it's my turn for the IKEA closet. So it got delivered Friday and Saturday. Mike has already put together all the drawers. So here's some of them waiting to go. But I told him, please, please do not touch the closet until I get home because I need to know where everything is going. Because now we're gonna have to take everything out of the closet in order to build the IKEA built-ins in the closet. First step for tonight is taking everything out of my closet. He is ready to go, he is ready to build. So he's gonna help me get everything out of the closet so that he can start building while I edit the vlog for tomorrow because it is Sunday night and I have not started editing the vlog for tomorrow yet. Through the course of this week, or maybe just a couple days, depending on how motivated Mike is, you're gonna get to see the process of redoing my closet. So let's go do the before, and fingers crossed I did all my measurements right when I ordered the closet because IKEA has a whole builder on their website. So I did all the measurements and built it on their website, and then you can just order everything you need based on the builder. So I did the measurements. Mike double checked me a while back when I built it. Fingers crossed and I was right. So here we go. So Mike has set up a table for me so I can stack things from the closet onto here. Okay, so here's what we're working with. Here's the current situation. I'm not gonna straighten it up for the sake of the vlog because everything's just about to come out of it, right? So there's no point to that. But this is what we're currently at. I am going to have to part ways with some shoes in order to do this. It's gonna be tough for me because I do love my shoes, but I do not wear a fraction of these. And all of this is going to have a space very soon. But here is the before. Let's do it. The dogs have concerns. We are worried now. And there you go. Closet looks a whole lot bigger without all my junk in it. Oh my gosh. I'm very curious to see what it looks like once it's actually built in, because it will come out a good distance. I don't know what the actual distance is from the wall, but
22 inches.
22 inches. It's definitely gonna come out a lot further. Curious to know if it feels a whole lot less cramped because everything's gonna go up. So it's not gonna feel like everything is right here. We're gonna vacuum it out and Mike can start construction. Isn't that a cute little boy? Look at that cute little bean. Oh, he's sleepy now. He's had lunch. They're sleepy boys. Happy Monday, babies. Hi. Are you gonna come get Mama's face? Are you trying to get Mama's face? Hi. Hi. Oh, you're cute. Little tail wag under the blanket. So cute. So it is Monday. First day of my week off. Mike and I were busy first thing and we built this piece. So this is the one we did last night. I did this one just now. It's about an hour and a half to build one of these just because it's so big. So we just finished that one. Now he's getting ready. Foster's gonna inspect. He's getting ready to head to his parents to visit them for part of this little holiday. I'm gonna stay with the puppers. Continue building probably tomorrow night when he gets back. Right, little bean? Yeah. Ooh, Lord have mercy, it's hot outside.
But I just ran out to Publix, got us some groceries for July 4th and for lunches for this week because I did not get a Factor order this week. Just because it's a holiday week and the menu wasn't that great and I didn't know what we were going to be doing. So some hot dogs for tomorrow, just eyeing the storms off in the distance. Mike left to go to his parents, so I'm on my own tonight. So I wore my workout clothes first thing because I knew we were going to be busy building the closet stuff this morning. I didn't want to not put on my workout clothes and then convince myself it was okay not to work out because I need to do day 1 of week 3 of Stronger You. So I'm gonna go home, put away groceries, and do my workout. Close up Mike's closet here. It is 4 p.m. and I'm just now getting to my workout. I don't like that. I don't like putting my work off until later in the day because multiple reasons. One, then it's just like, you know, I've already done so much in the day that I'm not excited to work out, whereas if I work out first thing in the morning, then it's just done and I forget that I did it and it's over. But also because it's Florida, it's the hottest part of the day and now my room is toasty. Well, I went to take my shower and it started thundering. Poor Foster was shaking. So I went into his clothes cabinet, found this thunder coat that we had for Ash is no longer bothered. I guess the hearing going down has helped him. He stopped shaking, but I can't tell. One, the thunder went further away, so it's not as scary, so I can't tell if he just got less scared. Two, if he just got distracted because he was so excited about clothes, because he was so excited about all the different pieces of clothes I was pulling out, which I did find an outfit you have to wear tomorrow. Or if the thunder coat actually made him feel better. I had to really rig it because obviously it's meant for a dog like much larger than him. But I've got him like secured like he's a little swaddled baby. And he seems okay with it, so he stopped shaking. So for dinner I'm having my final Factor from last week, which is spinach and feta chicken and some Italian zucchini and red peppers. Smells really good. This is going to be my dinner for the night. I started the video already, so you're gonna hear Ben in the background. But it's full body workout time. I'll talk more after it's over.
2 a.m. in the morning, I'm in my story smoking, catching my breath. I can feel my skin burning. You light the fire in me, got no regrets. Can't forget, you got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me. Good mistakes, oh, you got me looped about it. You and me, got me losing sleep. I am in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
Okay, the workout's done. As you can see, it was a tough one. He surprised me with those burpees. Wasn't expecting those. That was rough. I hadn't done a burpee in a very, very, very long time. Curious to see what my form was like on that when I watched the video back because it's been a long, long, long time. So what I'm gonna do right now is I am going to make Watergate salad, which is a Southern staple from, I think from like the 1940s and 50s, but it's something my Aunt Sandra used to make at various family gatherings. She had a few different recipes that were kind of similar, and this one I saw one of my favorite YouTubers, Jessica O'Donoghue. She brought it back on her channel and it made me think of all the times my aunt brought something similar, almost the same recipe to family gatherings. My aunt's had a slight variation to this one. Let me show you what you need to make it. I'm gonna make it, go ahead and put it in the fridge so it's all combining so that when Mike gets home from his parents, we're gonna have hot dogs, probably some chips, and Watergate salad for dessert as our 4th of July celebration. So salad is obviously a very loose term because this is really a dessert. I'm not quite sure why they decided to call this a salad in the 1940s and 50s and wherever this recipe was created. The kind of standard ingredients are going to be Cool Whip. Back then they wouldn't have had Cool Whip, but they would have had something similar. They might have made it themselves. But these days we have Cool Whip. So Cool Whip, crushed pineapple. My aunt actually used like the mixed fruit salad that had pineapple, pears, and cherries already in it. But I'm going by Jessica's recipe where she used crushed pineapple, maraschino cherries just to put on top, some pistachio jello pudding mix, mini marshmallows, and then this is a variation. Jessica used walnuts, but my family, we used pecans and everything because my grandparents used to have a pecan tree in their front yard. So we always had an abundance of pecans to use. Sadly, Hurricane Charlie took the pecan tree. It was very sad. It was like a member of the family. We were all very sad about it. We put pecans in almost all our recipes because that's what we had. And then Jessica's recipe included shredded coconut. My aunt's did not, but I love shredded coconut, so I'm going with it. Really, you just kind of combine everything. I will put Jessica's video down below so you can go follow hers to find all of the measurements for everything. And we're gonna put it together. Update, couldn't resist. The coconut, so good in it. If you love coconut and you have a Watergate salad recipe, I highly recommend adding it. That with the cherries in it, it's gonna be so good. So Mike's still at his parents', so I'm gonna do a little light lunch. We'll do the hot dogs this evening, so I made half a turkey sandwich. I've got cottage cheese and carrots. This is gonna be my lunch to tide me over till our celebration tonight. So it's later in the afternoon. I took this time, which is kind of my plan for the week, since I'm home, to do a house project, which was cleaning out the fridge. So I took literally everything out of it, checked dates, got rid of things that were old, cleaned the shelves, the whole 9 yards, just for the fridge. I didn't do the freezer because I'd done the freezer somewhat recently, but I did the fridge side. That was like an 1.5 hour long project. I did put on my 4th of July shirt. I got Foster in his. At least until Dad gets home so you can greet him with your little 4th of July shirt and he's gonna think it's so cute. Yeah. We're gonna chill a little bit. Mike's on his way back. He'll be here in about an hour. We'll do hot dogs and all of that stuff later this evening. But right now it is 96 degrees outside. Feels like 108. I just had the dogs out, which is why Colby just drank all that water. It is like a freaking oven on the porch. Not even being in the shade on the porch helps right now. So we're not gonna grill the hot dogs because I am not going out in that heat to grill. They're just gonna be boiled hot dogs, which Mike prefers anyway. And we're gonna stay in the AC and stay nice and cool, aren't we, Bean? Okay, so here's most of our spread. Hot dogs are still in the pot over there, and I made like melted cheese to go with the pretzels. This is from HelloFresh. I didn't like come up with this on my own. It's something a little extra I got for July 4th. So it came with the pretzels, the nuts, the cheese, and more cheese that I'll show you in a second. We got hot dogs, and then I'm having one of my beers, the Sun Lab American Sour Ale with blackberry, Sicilian lemon, vanilla, and milk sugar. It is quite tasty. I already had a sip. And here is the cheese. Wow, Mike. Rude. I did put yellow mustard on the list for a reason. And now we're set. Time to celebrate. as I'm sure you can hear in the background, we are in full fireworks hour around here. The dogs are doing okay. Bean was just snuggling with me on the sofa. He's not shaking or anything. So for some reason, not quite as scary to him as a thunderstorm. Colby's not bothered. See, he's like, all right, I'm just gonna go on my bed now, I guess. Mom's not gonna snuggle with me. I'll just go over here. Colby got concerned the first couple times it started going off, and now he's just like, all right, well, this is life now, I guess. And Ash isn't loving it, but he's doing fine. So I would never leave them home alone with this going on. I always insist on us being home for July 4th and New Year's because it's a lot of noise, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see if we can see any. Oh, there we go. Wow. Man, that's gotta be like across the street, I swear to goodness. I'm gonna have to look at my front office window, but that one is so loud. While we listen to the dulcet tones of fireworks, here is the Watergate salad. I did a little coconut as garnish, some cherries on top. Mike's not that crazy about maraschino cherries, but I am, so extra for me. But that's gonna be our dessert tonight. This is the face of someone who had a rest day for strength, but then had to go work on building a closet. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. So we had a bit of a catastrophe. So we had a bit of a IKEA disaster yesterday building this particular piece of the closet. So this is the largest piece. We just finished building it a second time because yesterday we had it pretty much to this point. That piece up there, because there's no way to walk the pieces into my closet once they're built. We have to build them in here already standing, which is very tricky. And so this piece, that top piece, you have to hold it and then attach the side. So Mike was up top holding that piece. I was pushing the side in, and then he tried to switch sides to get the other piece locked in, and the top piece came crashing down. It's particle board, you know, you can see what it's made out of. So it just like burst into pieces. We were both very devastated and it was so defeating. So thankfully IKEA has a great return policy, and they're like, we know accidents happen. If you damage your piece while building it, you can return it. So Mike took the 2 damaged pieces back first thing this morning. They replaced the 2 damaged pieces, which were the top and the bottom. The sides were fine. And then the screws that were there had completely bent. So they gave us those parts for free because it was within the 14 days that we purchased it and we're IKEA family members. Replaced those pieces, and then he and I just actually built it very slowly, very stressfully. My heart was racing. I was shaking when we were done. Mike had to stand there and hold it the whole time, and I had to get this piece in, and it wasn't going in because of the carpet. Like, this piece was just refusing to go in because of the carpet. So anyway, that was stressful, but all we have to do left for this piece is tack on the back. So we need to attach that, and then this piece actually connects with, sorry, I keep going back and forth with the camera, but this piece connects with this piece, so we have to put them together and they actually go in the corner. That's the biggest piece. I'm a little worried about the one that's gonna go right here now because it's not quite as big as that, but it's kind of close. So I'm a little worried about building the one that's gonna go here, but only 2 more left to build. Mike's already done most of the drawers. He picked up 2 more drawers for me today at IKEA. So we have 2 more drawers to build. We're getting there. This is gonna be done before I go back to work next week. So that's exciting. My only complaint about this house, I really love this house. just new builds, they don't give you enough storage. They really do not. So we are hurting for storage, especially compared to our Texas house, which had closets galore because it was built in the 1970s, and back then they were like, you're gonna need storage. And then this is the state of the rest of my closet right now. It's a mess, but it's gonna look great once it's done, right? So we just had our lunch. We are happy boys now. Yeah. Even though you're a little stressed because all the stuff happening and all the banging, right? A little stressed. And all the fireworks last night. Oh man. Oh yeah. We're in the process of doing the next one. Here's what I designed. So that's what it should look like once we're all done. Well, it's 6:40. It's been a very long day of building, but look at my closet. Oh my gosh. Obviously, finishing touches have to be put on. We will bracket them together and we have to mount them to the wall, and we have to add all the drawers and the shelves and everything, but the frames are built, and they were the worst part of it. It was definitely a lot of work. We got very good at it because they build all the same way. So the last one we did, we barely had to look at the instructions because we knew what to do. Oh, I'm excited. And see, like I really did not lose that much floor space at all. And it just won't look nearly as cluttered because there won't just be a ton of stuff on the ground. It's just gonna look so much more neat and orderly, and I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Look at it. So it's 1:36 in the morning and Mike just powered through and got it all done. I will vlog again tomorrow because I'm gonna start moving into it. And obviously I have some more cleanup to do before I do like a full, I gotta do my full like before and after progress photos, but oh, look at it. Look at all the space. Look at all the storage. So hey guys, it is Thursday. It's time for going back into my workouts. I'm pretty sure it's 30 minutes of lower body, which is gonna be my least favorite of the week, but let's get it done. Good news, it's actually 20 minutes lower body and 10 minutes core. I was worried about 30 minutes of lower body. Let's do it. This is what happens when they see the neighbor cat. This is the reaction to a cat. Oh, he's so terrible. He's out there roaming around on the driveway with full freedom. How dare he? Okay guys, here's the grand reveal. The closet is done. Being built at least. And here it is. Oh, I'm so excited. So I have errands to do today. I need to mail a package from the RIP Tour podcast giveaway. I need to go to Target. I need to film a Horror Nights event because we got a rumors map yesterday. So I've got a lot to do today, but I'm hoping that when I get back from all of that, I can at least get the hanging stuff up because I'm going to do a closet purge while I'm doing this. So I'm going through everything and gonna get rid of hopefully a lot of stuff. So it's gonna take a little time. I just can't throw it all back in here because I wanna, you know, actually go through things. So hoping to get the hanging stuff done today and then start working on drawers tomorrow. Well, I cleaned out this many items of clothing from my stash before loading them back into the closet. Over 50 items I have in a bag to donate. When I show you my closet, just know I went ham. I took out 50 different items. 50 different items that I was holding on to for who knows how long. Some pieces like a decade. And I'm not perfect. There's still some pieces in there that are from like a decade ago that I can't get rid of, but I parted ways with. If I hadn't worn it in like the last 5 years, I parted ways with it. Once I have something, I just hold on to it. It's very hard for me to get rid of things unless I absolutely hate it. While I was doing this, Mike had a brilliant idea. So what I ended up doing was I've got my summer sleeveless shirts, my Horror Nights shirts, which are mostly just fall colored sleeveless shirts because as you guys know, it's so hot during Horror Nights. So I find a whole bunch of fall colored tank tops and pretty much only wear them during Horror Nights. So that is the Horror Nights section. This is my everyday section. I'm sure you guys recognize these shirts. I wear them often. This is like the stuff I always wear. And then this little section is more like the date night section. And then over here I have thin sweaters, so stuff most likely to be worn in Florida. My Spirit jerseys, these little lightweight long sleeve shirts that I got from H&M like 5 years ago, but I absolutely love them. They're so thin and perfect. So I have that section. I also have this little section of Stitch Fix lightweight super soft hoodies. And then we go into the actual sweaters. So the things that rarely get worn in Florida, but if we travel, I have them. And on the rare occasion that it's cold enough to wear them in Florida, it's a very tough decision. So that's the real sweaters. Down here, I have like cardigans, my flannels, and then my work clothes. But while I was doing this, Mike had a brilliant idea. I just don't want to get rid of the work clothes because who knows, I might have to go back into an office. Seems like not a good idea to get rid of all your work clothes and then have to replace it all, especially since most of my work clothes, I would say 95% of those shirts are Apartment 9 from Kohl's, which no longer exists. Not getting rid of them because Kohl's doesn't even sell my favorite brand of work clothes anymore. So he had the idea of vacuum sealing them in bags and storing them. So he just ordered those on Amazon, and what I'm going to end up doing is some of these I'll keep out because they could be date night shirts. Again, 95% of them are just work shirts that I would never wear in my normal life. Those will come off the hanger, get vacuum sealed in bags and stored away so that I get all of that space back. So also on that line, we're going to do the same thing with my dresses. So rarely ever wear dresses. I'm not a dress gal, but you gotta have them. There's special events. I don't know how many weddings I'm gonna get invited to at this point in life. Most of my friends are married, but you know, you gotta have them just in case. So these are my long dresses. I just went ahead and hung them here. I have some short dresses as well, still in the guest room, and we're gonna vacuum seal them as well. So he found large bags that you hang the vacuum seal so a bunch of the dresses can go together. Oh, the lighting in here is not good. We're gonna go back to showing the dresses. So I've been a bridesmaid 3 times. I did get rid of one of the dresses. I was in my friend Amanda's wedding in 2015. It was a one shoulder short navy blue dress that I just would never ever wear in my regular life. But I did keep this really pretty pink one that I wore in Erica's wedding, and Erica has started watching the vlogs. So hello Erica. Memories of your wedding. I'll put a picture right here. So yes, love and miss you, Erica. And then you guys remember this from Brittany's wedding, which I've worn this dress to a couple different galas since then. It is such a perfect gala dress. So I'm gonna keep that forever. That is the current state of the closet. More to come tomorrow. I'm gonna tackle the drawers tomorrow. So hey guys, it is Friday. It is the end of week 3 of Stronger You. I have 2 classes to take today, which is gonna be a full body and a stretch. And then next week is the last week of this program. I'm glad I've done it. He's just not that interesting. Like, Ben is cute. I don't mind him for the bike rides, but he just doesn't talk about anything during these workouts. It's a lot of the same moves, and then he just doesn't talk a lot to kind of distract you from what you're doing. So these 30-minute classes feel very long. Won't be repeating this one. Glad I did it, but I'm looking forward to being over with and starting a different program with a different instructor, because Ben is just, he's sweet, but it's just spicy little workout. Here we go. Do these stretches over and over and over. So let's get it done. Every time I open the door after I'm done with my workout, this is what I see now. This is his thing. He just lays outside the door and waits for me. Mom. It's a lot better than just laying on the tile, isn't it? You got upgraded. Yeah, you got an upgrade. Oh, he's a good little old man. Colby was laying here, which is what he does. He lays on the rug there and waits. Where's Ashton waiting? Oh, what? He's in the hallway? Oh, you're there.
What's up?
You guarding the door? This is something kind of new that he started doing because of his hearing going. He likes to lay right in front of alcoves like this with doors because he can't possibly miss someone coming in because they'd step on him. The downside is he's also doing this next to the bed. So there's been a couple nights where I've almost stepped at him getting out of bed because he's been laying right next to my side of the bed, huh? Yeah. Well, I've come out to Target and it has officially begun. They have started tearing up the Target parking lot to put in a Cheddar's. Personally, I do not like Cheddar's, and now I really don't like Cheddar's because they're messing up my Target. So I am parked in the row that I normally park in, but these spots where I normally park are getting torn up. So basically the entire back half of the parking lot is currently being torn up for Cheddar's. And I don't know if you can tell, but this Target parking lot is pretty full. There's not that many spaces open right now. It's a Friday, so I can imagine what it's gonna be like here on Saturdays. Good luck finding parking because they're taking up half the parking lot for this project. Can you tell I'm salty about it? I'm gonna stop complaining, go in Target and get the things I need. Okay, so Mike has already gone to bed, so I'm gonna be talking softly here. But I couldn't end the vlog without showing you an update because I did a lot of moving into the closet today. So here is the final closet update for this vlog. So the drawers are, I would say, halfway moved into. I think I have stuff in all of these. I have 2 empty here and top 2 here are empty. It's gonna be the shoe racks. This is all I'm down to for jeans. I cleaned out a ton of jeans. I've got my bags up there, my travel stuff, my hats, and my dance stuff. And that's where I'm at. And because I moved into these shelves, a lot of my dresser space is empty now. So I'm just gonna be able to consolidate. So I will pick back up where I left off in next week's vlog, and you can continue to follow this journey in next week's vlog. And I don't want to make this vlog any longer than it already is. So this is the state of things at the end of this week. So the end of the week got super busy. I was busy all day today. So when I came back home from Target, I worked on the closet all evening up until I did a raid with the besties on Destiny, and now it is time for bed because my parents are arriving here tomorrow. So I will see you guys again next week for another weekly vlog, closing out my week off from work and the closet project in next week's vlog. So I will see you guys then. Bye.